All right, so here is an underrated exercise you guys asked for. I'll do it and we'll make this quick and to the point. I get questions. Max, what do you think are underrated exercises? Now, let's understand what underrated and overrated means first. Underrated simply means you're getting more yield than was expected, more return on investment than what you think you would, which is why it's underrated. A perfectly rated exercise would be your expectations meet the outcomes. And an overrated exercise would be where your expectations are above the outcomes because it's overrated. So an exercise that I think is overrated, by the way, is squatting. And we'll talk about that at a different time. But I think people expect magical things from squatting and even deadlifting. Yes, they're good exercises, but the expectations are often far, far too great. An underrated exercise is simply jumping. Jumping is so underrated because the results you get from it are far greater than expected. I don't think people even expect anything really out of jumping unless you're kind of a jump addict like myself who just likes to try and dunk basketballs. But jumping has so many benefits. Your ability to explosively move your own body weight is so important, not just for long-term health and longevity because they've associated healthy aging with the ability to produce muscular power being developed through jumping, but jumping itself teaches the motor units to fire in a specific way that heavy lifting just doesn't. And so just jumping, and people ask me, well, what's the biggest bang for my buck I can do to get more explosive? I already have this big powerlifting program I do. How can I get more explosive? Jumping. Jumping will make you more explosive. Louis Simmons talks about this. One of the most underrated explosive development exercises is jumping. Jump onto a box. Jump over a hurdle. Jump with a little bit of weight. Jump a couple times in a row. Jumping is good for you. Jumping is extremely underrated. I don't even know how underrated it is because people don't expect anything out of it. People don't expect, and the only time you see jumping is for like somehow it's like a hit class. You're jumping onto a box, not that kind of jumping. How about being explosive? Jumping off 2 feet, off 1 foot, off 1 2-step. All these fun things of jumping you can do. So I don't want to get too worked up here. I think jumping is underrated. Underrated because remember, a higher return than what is expected. If you guys like these videos, let me know. Comment below. Feel free to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. Excited for some upcoming content we're going to have. It's going to be pretty cool. We got some new stuff coming. It's going to be neat. And it's all because you guys have been helping this page grow. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the time. Thank y'all.